That my career really started out from the very beginning was playing acoustically, because I could be anywhere. I could get my guitar and I could go play at a coffee shop or a Boy Scout meeting or I don't know, like a donut shop or an airport terminal. Like, I could play anywhere, because as long as I had my instrument, you can turn that into a performance. So I would just play for really small groups, and then the groups started getting bigger and bigger as the years went on. But in this section, we have included acoustic performances as recent as this past year. So acoustic performances have been a huge part of my career all the way through.
Looking at it now, it all seems so simple. We were lying on your couch. I remember you took a Polaroid of us, then discovered the rest of the world was black and white. But we were in screaming color. And I remember thinking, are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Looking at it now, last December, we were built to fall apart and fall back together. Ooh, your necklace hanging from my neck, the night we couldn't quite forget, when we decided to move the furniture so we could dance, baby, like we stood a chance. 2 paper airplanes flying, flying, flying. And I remember thinking, are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Remember when you hit the brakes too soon? 20 stitches in a hospital room. When you started crying, baby, I did too. When the sun came up, I was looking at you. Remember when we couldn't take the heat? I walked out, you said I'm setting you free, but the monsters turned out to be just trees. When the sun came up, you were looking at me. You were looking at me. Oh, you were looking at me. I remember. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. I remember. I remember.
wanted this to be something that was kind of like spirited. I wanted to end up doing a storyteller's concert for people who wanted to hear the stories. And I thought, how better to choose the audience than to have them do a contest and compete.
I went online and I saw the Vote for Taylor on Campus thing.
Read through the contest rules, saw that it was normalized by school population, which is when I got super excited about it because it meant small.
And I was just thinking, wow, this is pretty crazy. We'll never win this, but let's try anyway.
So I pretty much did everything possible and then just tried to badger everyone else I knew to vote for us. Taylor Swift to perform in Mud, it's pretty crazy and pretty surreal.
People are really excited.
Taylor Swift tonight, come on!
It's amazing to end up at this college and to have all these people here eager to hear where these songs came from.
You belong with me. Have you ever thought just maybe you belong with me? You belong with me. Well, good evening, Harvey Mudd. Good evening, Claremont, California. Wow, you guys look pretty. I'm Taylor. It's nice to meet you. And it's actually incredible to meet you under these circumstances. Thank you so much for winning and being amazing and entering this contest. It is so cool of you, because this is Storytellers. This is VH1 Storytellers. This is unlike any show that I will ever play again and have ever played before. You know, I recently wrote an album called Red. And I am holding a guitar that is also red. The song that I wrote was about this relationship that I had that was like the worst thing ever and the best thing ever at the same time. Anybody know what I'm talking about there? Has anybody had that happen? So, I mean, I was writing this song and I was kind of thinking about, you know, kind of correlating the colors to the different feelings I went through. And red is such an interesting color to me because you have the great part of red, like the red emotions that are like daring and bold and passion and love and affection. And then you have like, on the other side of the spectrum, jealousy and anger and frustration and you didn't call me back and I need space. I'm fine. So what I ended up doing was writing a song that I hope you want to hear right now, and it's called Red. This love is like driving me on Maserati down a dead-end street. It would be amazing as we go through the night if I could like talk to you guys and say, hey, do you have a question? And we could like have a conversation. And I feel like you have a question right there.
Yeah, hi Taylor.
What's your name?
I'm Maya.
Maya, nice to meet you. Everybody say hi to Maya, make a lot of noise.
So I was wondering, in your song Mean, you talk about dealing with those who have ever doubted your capabilities and potential. But have you ever doubted yourself?
I doubt myself like 400,000 times per 10-minute interval. It's like I have a lot of doubts. I have like a ridiculously terrifyingly long list of fears, like literally like everything. Everything. Diseases, spiders, like the support of roofs, or I get scared of the idea of people like getting tired of me in general, which is a broader concept. Thank you for doing that, because that made me feel better about it, which quiets the loud voices of insecurity. I doubt myself a lot, to answer your question, so thank you. So I was hoping maybe it could just be me and you and a guitar for one. Would that be okay? You know, I've kind of been writing songs from the same place since I was 12. I started writing songs when I was 12. And I started writing songs because it's kind of like a message in a bottle, you know? You write a song and it's like you can send it out into the world and the person you wrote it about might hear it. And they might end up knowing what you think about them or how you feel about them. And sometimes you write songs that you know you really want to play for someone because you want them to hear what you think about them. And then sometimes you write the song and you're like, if they knew that was about them, I would get some angry emails. So I'm not going to tell them that that's about them. Anyway, this song that I'm going to play you is the first kind because it's a song that I wrote about someone that I really liked at the time. And what's kind of happened with my life, which has been interesting, is there are like a lot of opinions about who you fall in love with, which happens in everybody's life. You know, you fall in love with someone and all of a sudden your friends start chiming in. And in my case, it's like, they don't look cute together. He's got tattoos. He's too tall for her, he's too short for her, he's too young for her, he's too old for her. And because I think that when two people fall in love, it should just be about those two people. And when I was dating someone that people didn't think I should have been dating, because I shouldn't have been dating him. Anyway, back to the story. When I was dating a guy that people didn't have too much of a good opinion about me dating, I wrote this song to let him know that I didn't care what anyone else thought, and it's called Ours. The water's rough, but this love is ours. Do you have a question that you want to ask?
So this is actually not about your songs, but we're all in college, but you didn't have the opportunity to go to college because you had your music career blow up. Is there anything about... blow up in a good way, of course. Is there anything about college that you wish you had gotten to experience?
The whole college experience was always really, like, it was really kind of this vivid, pretty daydream that I always had. I live next to a college campus in Nashville, and I walk through it all the time. And that's kind of, like, I'll walk through it, and I'll pretend I go there, and they're like, you don't, go here. So you go to school to learn what you love and to learn about what you love. And that's awesome. And I just kind of went down a different road. I want to keep learning things. Like, I want to learn as much as I can throughout my life. It's just that it just didn't kind of work out to go away for 4 years. But I'm really stoked that you guys did so that I could hang out with you tonight.
I think you picked the right road, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much, Kenny.
You're welcome.
That's awesome. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
I wrote the song Mean about a critic who really, really strongly disliked me. And it's critics, like journalists, I respect that it's their job to put out constructive criticism. And I usually will take that criticism and be like, okay, maybe you're right about that. I will work on that. This critic hated me. Hated, just like assault rifle, just one after the other, just like missiles. Hated me. So I felt really helpless, and I felt like there's nothing I can do about this, and so I do what I always do. I go into my lonely little corner and I write a song about it. And then it went out into the world, and it became like a bullying thing, like about the fact that people pick on each other, and it's not okay. And it's like, wherever you are in life, if you're in like middle school's awful for the bullying thing, oh my God. But you know, then junior high, still there. High school, still bullies, awesome. College, people still picking on you. It's like, then you go into the real world, people still pick on you. And like, it just affects everybody. And all I can say is that with this song, I want to thank you for everything that you did to make this song into something that was bigger than just a critic who hated me, because we won 2 Grammys for this song.
And it's all because of you. Thank you for making this song what it is. This is called Mean. And all you're ever gonna be is mean. Why you gotta be so mean? This song that I'm about to play for you is a song that I wrote. Sometimes you write songs accidentally. And you don't know you're serious about it, you're just kind of ranting. And I wrote this song with, I got to co-write with two of my songwriting heroes, one of them being Max Martin and one of them being Johann Shellback, who are two amazing, amazing writers. And that's cool, that was a very nice clap, that was like a respect clap, I liked it. I was in the studio with them and we were writing a completely different song about liking someone who doesn't know you like them or something. And we're writing this song, and in walks this dude who was friends with my ex. And I never met him because he didn't introduce me to his friends. It's fine. But I'd never met him before, and this dude walks in and he's like, "Hey, Taylor, I'm friends with so-and-so." And he said that you guys are gonna get back together. And I was all, no. And after he left, my co-writers asked me why I looked so weird. And it was because I told them in my head, I'm just like, well, this is we are never getting back together. He calls me up and he's like, "I still love you." And I'm like, this is exhausting. We've broken up over and over again. We are not getting back together ever, ever, ever. And they go, "That's a song." And I grabbed the guitar and it ended up sounding a little bit like this. We are never, ever getting back together. Getting back together, you don't talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. But we are never, ever, ever, ever getting back together.
Hi, Taylor.
Oh, hey!
Hi.
Are you the reason this happened?
Everyone's the reason this happened.
What's your name?
My name's Travis.
Travis!
Yeah.
You were like the ringleader. Hey, buddy! Can I give you a hug? Thank you for everything you did to make this happen. I really appreciate it. I think I'm gonna play a song that I wrote when I was a lot younger. This is a song that was off of my first album. And my first album came out when I was 16. So the songs that I wrote on that album were songs I wrote when I was 14 and 15. This was a song that I wrote actually to sing at the high school talent show. Because I was a freshman and I was, they had this talent show and I just moved there and I really wanted to play for my friends for the first time, and I'd never told them really that I did this and that I love this and I write songs. And I had been dating this guy who was so nice. And so I wanted to write this song about us and play it for him and his friends and for me and for all my friends, and it was the high school talent show. And so I wrote this song and I included all these details about our relationship, like how when we were on the phone really late at night, my mom would patrol outside my room. She'd for real just be pacing outside my room, in figure eights, and I'd be under the covers "I like you so much too. I know. I can't get off. I don't want to get off the phone. I just like you so much." Anyway, so my mom would be like, "Taylor, get off the phone. You have to sleep. It's 4 a.m. This is ridiculous. You will see Drew tomorrow. This is ridiculous." And so I wrote a song about all the details about our relationship, when we were riding in the car and in the shotgun and all those things. And so then I go and I played at the talent show and my friends loved it, and his friends loved it, and people clapped a lot for it. And so I went to my record label And I said to the guy at the record label, I really think we should put this song on the record because my friends at high school love it. And he was like, now, you can't just make all of your decisions about a very serious thing like an album based on if your high school friends like it or not. And it ended up being our first #1 at country radio, so I guess you can. This is called Our Song. I got the pen and the